Chuck, I think it's very important that people know and understand that while other countries might have the luxury of allowing themselves to tear one another apart, to sow division among their own people, to retreat to corners of extremism and of populism time and time again, the state of Israel, as today's events so tragically evince, is not one such country. The state of Israel must bind together. It must come together. Anybody who sows division is unfit for leadership of the state of Israel. It is time that Israel rallies behind that which is dear to all of us, the Zionist cause and the Zionist future. And yes, there absolutely remains a Zionist future, and a strong Zionist future, and a proud Zionist future, and dare I say, a democratic and Jewish Zionist future. But first, we have to combat the dangers that are in front of us. First, we must legislate according to the most immediate threat. And the most immediate threat right now emanates from the Gaza Strip. And I believe that, thankfully, we have a fighting force that, though challenged, though perhaps hamstrung, though perhaps not training as rigorously and as regularly as all of us would like it to be, it is yet up to the task, and it will prove itself to be so. I believe that in time, the state of Israel will know quiet. I do not know that we will ever know peace, but I am absolutely sure, Be'ezrat Hashem, with God's help, anachnu nenatzeach. With God's help, we will succeed. That is what I expect. I require that of our defense forces, and I require that of them because I know that they are up to the task. And anybody who is sitting, teetering at home, wondering, are we seeing the destruction of Zion? I can return to you and say, emphatically not. In fact, you might be about to see it roaring at its grandest and proudest and most determined moment. So let's focus on that. Let's push this threat back, and let's get to it, as I know that we can. Thank you so very much, Chuck, for being with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you're doing. And I do want to make mention, Chuck, I know that you're going to be on multiple news sources throughout the coming days. People need to understand when you speak, I know that part of what you have in your mind as you speak to the international media is to buy time and space for the Israel Defense Forces to operate and undertake that which we need to do. And I thank you for doing that on the diplomatic front. And I ask everybody on this call and anybody who hears this conversation, make sure that you are looking and finding and identifying the areas in which you can help to support the states of Israel now, because it's required. I reiterate, if you want to give blood, if you're in Israel, you should give blood. Go to your local Magen David Adom station. If you want to give towards the cause of giving blood, you can do so by way of American Friends of Magen David Adom. But do not despair. It's not the time for that. We will beat this back.